Hey y'all, hey. I hope y'all had a good day today. I had a good day. I can't complain. Um, I did what I had to do, and I got me a couple little gifts in the process. So it was good. Um, I just thought I would make a video before the sun goes down on a subject that has to do with an experience that I had when I was going through heavy warfare and heavy demonic attack on my spirit, on my calling, on my purpose, my destiny. The enemy was coming against me so hard, and it's a lot of things that happened. And I would like to share with you guys this story about my middle finger. So before I became homeless and had to live in my truck for a year, I was staying in my hometown, and I had an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment. And in this apartment, I ended up doing something that I never thought that I would do. And the reason that I did what I did was because I was fed up. I was tired. I had it up to here. Like I had it. I was done. I was over it. I was fed up with humanity as a whole. So I was tired. I was completely tired of waiting on God. I felt completely rejected by people, including people in my family. And I felt completely misunderstood by people. And so I made the decision, I took it upon myself because of my anger, because I was dealing with anger and sadness, which are spirits, and rejection, which is a spirit, depression, spirit. I said, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. A lot of people don't grow up in a family where you learn, where you're taught to take your issues and your matters that you're struggling with, the matters of your heart, the issues of your mind and your heart, to the Lord. A lot of people are not taught that, but that's what you should do. You shouldn't take matters into your own hands, because when you're doing that, you're coming from a place of pride and ego, like you have control over what happens in your life, when you don't. Because the truth is, God is the controller of all things. The truth is, He is the one that orders your steps. So matters are never in your own hands anyway. You know how people be like, I went here so you don't have to. I tried this so you don't have to. I did this. I bought this so you don't have to. The same thing applies with this story I'm telling you. I did what I did so that you don't have to. Emphasis on the you don't have to, because I need you to understand, you don't have to do what I did to get where I get in my life. You don't have to do what I did. What I did was a part of God's plan for my life. And I had to be able to, God had to help me understand that. I had to be able to accept what I did as part of His plan for my life. Because what I did, I never thought that I would do. I would have never saw myself doing what I did. There's a lot of people that will hear this story and automatically think, oh, she did witchcraft. But I don't feel that I can say that I did witchcraft because I'm not a witch. What I did was I did magic. That's the way that I describe it, because I didn't have evil intentions. My intentions were not wicked and evil. My intentions were pure. My intentions were coming from a pure place. I called myself fighting for justice and freedom with what I did. I forgot to mention the main contributing factor to what I did, which was being tired of spiritual attacks from the enemy, being tired of being oppressed because of demonic and wicked spirits. I was tired, I was depleted, and I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it no more. I was tired of being attacked by people that I knew were being used by the enemy. Y'all got to understand, I've seen a lot of things in the spirit realm. I seen a lady manifest. I seen a demon manifest in a lady when I used to work at Walmart distribution in Virginia. So I was tired of fighting to exist, fighting to stay alive, fighting depression, fighting anxiety, fighting suicidal thoughts, fighting, the feelings of loneliness, feeling like nobody gets me, nobody understands me. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of not having any friends. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of working a regular job when I know I deserve better because I'm so smart and I'm so talented and so blessed. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of, dealing with my family members treating me like I'm nothing. Tired of people that ain't even my family treating me like I'm nothing. I'm tired of the enemy using people to get at me. Just using a bunch of different people to get at me. I was tired of battling alcoholism. I was tired of thinking about what my mom did in the past. I was tired of, and how I felt like it was affecting my life even as an adult. Tired of being haunted by my memories. I was tired of thinking about what my dad did. I was tired of thinking about what so many other people did. I was angry. I was upset. I was infuriated. I was full of rage. And rage against the enemy. Not people, against the enemy, against the kingdom of darkness. Against Satan and his kingdom. Against Lucifer. Against Beelzebub and his army. I wanted payback. So in my madness, in my state of madness, I devised a plan to come up against the kingdom of darkness, to come up against the enemy of souls in such a way I felt like I had to force God's hand because I was tired of waiting. It was to the point where it was like, God, when? God, I'm tired. When? I need you to come back now. I need you now. Because I'm ready to die. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of living. I need you now. You're taking too long for me. I need something to happen now. So even though I knew I'm not God, I'm not strong enough to fight off all these demonic and wicked spirits. I'm not strong enough to fight off every wicked and evil demonic entity. I knew that I wasn't strong enough. But I knew God is strong enough to fight off every wicked and demonic spirit and every wicked and evil demonic entity. So I challenged them. I opened portals in my room with a rose from Michael's Arts and Crafts store. And I said, come through these portals. So I opened the portals and I said, every wicked and demonic spirit, every evil, wicked, demonic, filthy, nasty, dirty. I was angry when I did this. I said, every wicked, evil, demonic, filthy, dirty, stank, ugly, nasty entity, demonic spirit, come through these portals that I've created. Come through these portals right now so that you can be destroyed. The house is making noises, but I'm not afraid. God fights all of my battles in the spirit realm that I cannot see. He fights all of our battles, all of the believers, the sons and daughters of God. And sure enough, y'all, they came through them portals. And I had to go through a lot. That's long story short. I had to go through a lot of warfare because of what I did. It was crazy. It was insane. You wouldn't believe me if I told you what happened. Unless you yourself have also seen a lot of things in the spirit realm and you know that the spirit realm is real. I want to read y'all a scripture that I stumbled upon. And it's out of Romans chapter 13, 4 through 5, verses 4 through 5. So the book of Romans, chapter 13, verses 4 and 5. It says, for the one in authority is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid. For rulers do not bear the sword for no reason. They are God's servants, agents of wrath, to bring punishment on the wrongdoer. Therefore, it is necessary to submit to the authorities, not only because of possible punishment, but also as a matter of conscience. Servants of God are here to help you to remember that you need to be conscious. You need to be conscious of what you're doing and why you're doing it. My God. So like I said, a lot of things transpired after I did what I did. I came on here to share the story about my middle finger, and I didn't intend on telling you all of that. But God said, yes, go ahead. To put things into the proper perspective for educational purposes. So, as a result of what I did, now my middle finger tingles on my left hand. And you may see me doing like this sometimes because it be tingling out of nowhere. And I just got to share this story with you because this is the reason why I got on here in the first place, to share this story about my middle finger. So in December, when I did the magic, it was December 2022. During this time, I didn't really care about putting on lotion. As I've shared with y'all, there are times in my life where I don't care about putting on lotion or moisturizer. And it has to do with, it's for spiritual reasons. It's for spiritual reasons. It has to do with my connection with God. And just feeling like I don't need anything but him. So there's times that I have gone without putting on lotion. There's times I've gone without using toothpaste and without using soap for spiritual reasons. You know, detaching from this world, this reality. My baby is crying. I'm like, is that the baby deer or is that a bird? Usually that bird's over here. So my hands were extremely dry on this particular day in December of 2022. And I was flipping through the Bible with my left hand, with my middle finger on my left hand. And I got cut. And I even posted a picture of my finger with the cut on my Instagram. That cut in my finger was so deep. It was so deep that I questioned whether or not it would heal, whether or not it would close up and heal, because I never had a cut like that deep in my hand. But eventually it did heal. Now, I just want to share this. At that time of my life, I was very angry at the enemy. And, you know, it was as if I was flicking him off with my middle finger in the spirit, but also in the physical, in my physical body, I was flicking off the enemy. So now that just as my finger has healed and there's no cut like it was, I've healed as well. And I'm no longer dealing with that anger and that rage, that madness that led me to do what I did. But now, out of nowhere, sometimes my middle finger tingles. And you know what? I feel like it's God letting me know that the tables have turned. That it used to be me flicking off the enemy in the spirit and in my physical body. But now the enemy is flicking me off. When my finger tingles like that, the enemy is flicking me off. And guess what? I'm at peace.